Sibusiso Victor Masondo. Today I want to talk to you about rites of passage. And you've heard this term many times. In every single tribe or culture or tradition, there's always a time where there's an emphasis towards taking the young ones and saying, now you're growing from being young ones to adults. So in the case of young boys, they get put through something that's going to be a rite of passage. So everyone has got their own ways of doing things, but something caught me when I was reading about a certain tribe in South America, where their rite of passage is to take your boy and take him into the thick part of the forest, sit him somewhere where he's gonna be having to sit very still, and he's gonna be blindfolded until the morning breaks. Then it was a father's turn to take his son to the forest, and sure enough, he goes through this whole thing, takes his boy, takes him through to the forest, and then blindfolds him and says, son, it's time. And so the boy sat there, nervous, but at the same time determined to go through this. And it was scary. He heard all kinds of sounds, disturbances, this, that, different kind of breathing, howling of wolves, all kinds of things were going on in there, and he was really nervous, but he really decided, I have to go through this, and he surely went through it. And then in the morning, when he felt, the brightness of the sun coming up, he said, okay, well, I've made it. He removes the blindfolds and he looks around. He says, wow, I've now become a man. But then he just turns around, and when he looks to the right, that's my dad. Only to find out that his father took him, blindfolded him, sat him, and pretended like he was going away. Yet he went to sit a couple of meters away from his son, never made a sound, but kept his eye on his son. So what does it tell me? That there are so many times where the Lord God himself says, I want you to go through this because it's for your good. And when the Lord does that, it feels like you've been abandoned. It feels like you've been left out. It feels like you've been left alone. It feels like you've been thrown to the curb. But you need to know something. There's no father who just leaves his son alone. So this really touched me so much. I was thinking about it like, wow, the father was sitting there the whole night, never made a sound, must have seen a lot of things going on, but his presence kept his son, who was not even aware that his father is there. You're never aware, but there's no time when God leaves your side. No matter how difficult things are, God is right there watching you, because you're going through rites of passage. You're graduating from being a young boy to becoming a man. You're graduating from being a young girl to becoming a woman. You're graduating in life from being mediocre in what you're doing to becoming superior, to becoming powerful. So all of us need to know the Father never leaves, no matter what happens. So may you be encouraged by this.